Greetings, EdCo team members. As the academic year comes to a close, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the vital role each of you play in shaping our organization's culture and impact. At EdCo, we're committed to continuous improvement. Every day, we work together to cultivate innovation and excellence in education for every learner. Each year, the annual Employee Engagement Survey helps us listen, learn, and grow together with purpose. Over the last 5 years, we've seen a steady increase in survey responses. This year, participation reached a new high. 549 of 667 staff responded, giving us our highest response rate yet at 82%, up from 80% in 2024. Thank you. Your voice is valued and your feedback is essential to our team's improvement. Continuous improvement happens best when we create a culture built on trust, collaboration, and open communication. And this process reflects our commitment to our organizational pillars. We grow and lead together. We deliver exceptional service and support, and we partner for impact. For 2025-26, we will continue to focus on strengthening communication and feedback loops. We're building consistent rounding practices across departments to gather input more regularly and act on what we learn. And we're proud to see signs of meaningful progress. On a scale of 0 to 5 across several key areas, your responses showed steady improvements. Ratings in each category remain strong or increased. I see progress being made to create a culture of success. This first category rose to 3.92, up from 3.85 in 2024. Employees regularly share and exchange ideas is now at 4.2, up from 4.12 in 2024. I would recommend this organization to serve a child increased to 4.28, up from 4.15. My work positively impacts those we serve, held strong at 4.55. I feel a sense of pride in telling people where I work grew to 4.35, up from 4.26. And I have a clear understanding of our mission and goals, increased to 4.28. Reflecting greater clarity and transparency across the entire organization. These results show that we're not just working, we're building something meaningful. Together, we're creating an environment of collaboration, purpose, and pride. Let's remind ourselves of these bright spots as we continue to deliver exceptional service and support. This year, we're also excited to highlight our Values in Action Award recipients, individuals who exemplify EdCo's core values through their hard work and dedication. These awards honor those who lead with integrity, partner for impact, and go above and beyond in service to others. In the following segment, you'll hear from some of our award winners whose stories remind us of the heart behind our mission. Their work reflects the very best of EdCo.
My name's Stephanie Gower. I'm the IT Professional Development Coordinator in the Information Technology Department. So I'm a trainer in the HR, payroll, and finance software system for all of our EdCo programs and our school districts. I am sometimes the first person that anyone meets when they start in a new position, either at EdCo in a district. Honored to be a part of the welcoming committee. I pride myself in building genuine relationships, on creating an environment where people feel comfortable on coming to me because they're fully supported. From a very early age, I was taught the importance of helping others, and I use that value to inspire me to do this work that I do every day here. I am very grateful to be in a position where I can mentor, empower, and support others as they grow into their professional roles. We come together to improve educational outcomes for all students in El Dorado County.
My name is Jennifer Dreyer, and I am the Disabilities and Mental Health Coordinator for the Child Development Programs at EdCo. In my role as Disabilities and Mental Health Coordinator, I have the privilege of supporting our early Head Start, and state preschool programs. I work alongside educators, support staff, community agencies, and families in supporting young children with developmental concerns. I am part of an amazing team that gets to help create inclusive environments and provide resources and support to all the students in our program so they can feel welcomed and truly be set up for success. I help families get connected to mental health resources in our community, as well as help our child development staff get connected to resources as well, so they can give some of that love and care back to themselves that they so selflessly give others. What inspires me to do this work would be the people that I work with. I've never worked with such an amazing and dedicated team before. The support that I receive from leadership as well as my fellow coordinator team is indescribable. Our early educators and home visitors give so much of themselves to the work that they do, their dedication, their time, their passion, their hearts. It's the way they show up to work every single day and give so much to the young children and families in our program is truly inspiring. They inspire me to show up and try to even make a fraction of a difference that they make on a daily basis.
Maria de Jesus Romero. I'm the program assistant for special services. We had an issue in regards to processing substitute time cards. An idea was pitched to create a process map to see where we could correct these errors. And upon the creation of the process map, we had a great impact in reducing errors down to 5% for our special services department and payroll department. Really, this is a great organization. I have never worked for this type of organization, and I just love inspiring and have people inspire me in this organization.
I'm Jeff Ellingworth. I am a systems administrator with SELPA Business Services. Even though I'm a systems administrator for SELPA Business Services, what I do supports a lot of programs here at EDCO. Charter and Geographic SELPA, SELPA Business Services as well, obviously, CINA, several of the ELFs, Early Learning Family Services programs, SIP Grant, and a few of the other programs at EDCO, including communications, are all leveraging the programs that I work in. And I think it's just because I touch a lot of different things, that's what led to the award. It's nice to know that to some extent what I do helps people get their job done better. And since at the end of the day, most of what everyone does here supports students, and many of them are, students that are underprivileged, underserved, undersupported. So while I don't really go out and do anything directly for students, knowing that I have at least a little bit of an impact on making things better for them is nice.
My name is Crystal Keith, and I'm a program specialist with the Charter SELPA and System Improvement Leads Grant. My work is project-based, so from initial brainstorming to design to development, I work with my colleagues, our communications team, and others to develop high-quality deliverables for educators throughout the state. When I think about what inspires me to do this work every day, I think first about a 3-year-old student that I had the privilege of working with. My first year out of undergrad, I worked as a paraprofessional in an inclusion preschool in Chico. He taught me a lot. The program taught me a lot, but ultimately really cemented my values around inclusion and equity in education. There have been a lot of students that have inspired me since then. I'm also incredibly inspired by the educators that show up daily to teach and support students. And lastly, I'm inspired by my colleagues. I work with a really talented group of educators and professionals from diverse backgrounds whom I learn from every day, and I'm just grateful for any opportunity to help their work shine.
I'd like to summarize that those of us in leadership will continue to focus on strengthening communication and feedback loops. We'll gather input more regularly and act on what we learn. And together, we'll continue to create an environment of collaboration, purpose, and pride. Thank you again for your engagement, your dedication, and your ongoing commitment to serving our students, families, and one another. We are growing, we are learning, and we're building a stronger future together. I look forward to the path ahead, grounded in our shared values and the meaningful work that connects us all.